Okay guys, this is Rogue Mystic Divination, and this is for the collective weekly. We're going to switch it up a little bit. And instead of doing the 3 cards for the week, we are going to do a card for each day. This is going to be, I'm going to try it for a while for every sign plus a collective, so be sure that you check out your sun, moon, and rising for this week and see which one connects better for you. But here we go. See if we can keep this together. And as always, guys, if you like the content that you find here, please like and sub. And if you have something to say, if something resonates with you or it doesn't, leave a comment below. And starting the week of... Well, actually, starting this week, I should start doing private readings, so keep an eye out for that. I will still make an official announcement, but yeah. I should also be doing a live today. And this is my first one of the day, so thank you for being patient. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I might end up drawing another card just to see how the entire week goes for the collective, but until then, we are going to focus on every card individually. So, for Sunday, we have the King of Swords, so whether this is you or somebody it is that you're dealing with, there will have to be a head-over-heart decision that you have to make. Your foundation is on ideas, and if you're making a decision based on ideas, ensure that they are your own. Make sure you're utilizing your own opinions rather than the opinions of others to make a decision. It could also be that you or this person is being looked up to or looked toward for an idea. Things could have come to an ending in the previous week, and now something else needs to be done, but no one is sure what it is. So look for others to be looking toward you or someone around you for these new ideas and how it is to solve the next problem, which problem it is that needs to be worked on next. You will be having an astounding amount of mental clarity, however, so don't be afraid to look to yourself for authority. If anybody's asking you questions, asking you whether or not something is correct or not, give your opinion clearly and don't fumble around looking for an answer. Give your honest opinion. And for Monday, the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it's very likely that because someone's been looking to you for ideas, for maybe even possibly something as deep as purpose into what it is that they're doing or what they need to do next, you could be coming on a little bit too strong and feel like you need to micromanage everybody. doing that is only going to cause delays. Try and treat everyone with, if they're looking for you for leadership, towards you for leadership, ensure that you put them on the right path, but don't walk down that path arm in arm with them. They need to do what it is that they need to do, and they don't need to be micromanaged by you. They do also somehow need to be able to put their own mark on this, and this could also be your path. If you've been looking to someone else for guidance, it didn't mean that they were going to give you the finer bullet points of everything that needed to be done. Some of this you have to figure out on your own, and you may have issues focusing on what comes next. If you find yourself trying to work on 40 things at the same time, sit down and write a list and figure out everything it is you need to do. And then narrow that list down even more. If you don't, this is going to end up taking you even longer than it would have otherwise, and it feels like you're frustrated anyway. Especially if this is you, the King of Swords is you on Sunday, and everyone's looking to you for answers. Now it feels like on Monday that you have to handle everything for everyone, and you can never spend too much time on any one thing and actually get anything done. So even though you're putting a lot of work in, because you can't finish anything, nothing is getting put off of your plate. And now moving on to Tuesday. Collective for Tuesday, you have the Ten of Cups, and because you've been so spacey and not being able to focus on everything that you maybe should have been able to focus on Monday, this is going to cause some kind of falling out with someone, and it could just be because you get tired of handling everything for everyone and you force everyone to take back some of their personal responsibility. This could end up being a fantastic time to tell people that you don't mind helping them, but you don't want to do everything for them. Just because you said you would help them does not mean you are going to take all the burdens off of what it is that they were supposed to be doing, and there must have been a miscommunication somewhere where they assumed that you would. Be as patient as you can with these people, because they did trust you to be able to help them. They just didn't take it in the way that you meant it. It could be so much as you didn't feel like giving people instructions on how to do something right, so you just took the reins out of their hands and was like, you know what, fine, I'm going to do it myself. And in doing that, they just assume that you're going to do it yourself in perpetuity for the rest of existence, because you got tired of dealing with everything yourself anyway, and no one could do anything right. If anybody is offering help, accept it. If you tell them how you want it done one time, or how it is that they need to do it for themselves, and give them assistance in figuring out how to do it for themselves, they'll keep you from needing to come back and fix it for them every time it needs to be done. And Wednesday. We have the Hermit, and this could just be because you're finally in a spot where you can self-isolate and be alone for a minute. Everyone is on their independent streak. They're handling things themselves. They're excited about it a little bit. And you can finally take a breather and sit down and read a book and find out why it is exactly that you got upset if you did on Tuesday. If you have the opportunity to meditate, it could help you reconnect with yourself and what is it you've been doing things the way that you have been, either trust issues or an inability of being able to let go because you feel like you should be responsible for everyone and everything around you. They do have some kind of personal responsibility, and after this, I think you'll be able to let go and let them take some of that back or have it for the first time. And this is for Thursday. Great, this is the Page of Swords in reverse, and with the Page of Swords in reverse, somebody could have been lying, saying that they can take care of that, they've got it done, and in reality, they've just been setting it aside and thinking that, oh, well, I'll get it done later, nobody needs to know that, don't have this done yet. This may be something to do with car insurance or house insurance, so ensure that if that is something that affects you, that is paid up and everything is squared away with that, because if you leave that for somebody else to do, even though it is their responsibility, you may end up having to clean up a huge mess later on, like not being able to find out that there's no insurance on the kid's car and they get a major ticket. And if you are frustrated with whatever this is on Thursday, don't be afraid to express how much it is actually affecting you. A lot of the other issues that could have been coming up this week could be because you haven't been honest with how someone's lack of responsibility or lack of personal responsibility has been affecting you, and on Thursday it might end up coming out because, well, we'll see, but it seems like there's a major separation or a major cutoff that's coming. So, and for me, that just kind of confirmed that. Friday, with taking all this responsibility from other people, it seems as though you've been fed up and you have no problem not just sharing your opinion calmly, which may have been what you were doing on Thursday, but on Friday, it's all out. Other people have been having this effect on you to where you're in an insecure spot, and they may not have realized that they put you in that spot, but you're taking back your self-confidence and your self-respect and pulling back a lot of your energy. What you've been putting towards the daily lives of other people, you're now taking back and putting into yourself, even if it's just taking back your calm and turning off your phone. For Saturday, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, If there was an issue with finances, like with insurance or house insurance, that could end up coming to a head on Saturday. Because as stable as you feel like you have been, as well as you think you thought that everything was checked off the list and paid up in full, the reality of that is going to end up coming to light. It looks like it's manageable, but the core problem is going to be that it's always like this. To where you last minute have to come and pay a late fee or pay the entire bill whenever you thought somebody else was taking care of it, and that's not happening. So you could actually find out about this on Friday, and then you go and you actually deal with it on Saturday, and because of that dealing with it on Saturday, you now lack resources that you thought you were going to be able to use for something else. This could have been for a trip or a party that you've been saving back for that you haven't been letting anybody know about. But the reality of it is that it's not going to happen now because of what feels like somebody else's irresponsibility. And in total for the week, you have the Queen of Cups in the upright. So I'm going to say that if you keep reminding yourself that you matter too and that who you need to take care of first is yourself, this will work out a lot better for you this week because you need to stand your ground. You've been showing compassion to other people, and in that they have put you in a position to where you've had to handle their problems for them. They weren't actually getting anything done or dealing with anything they should have been doing. And in that, they've lost some of their autonomy, their ability to exist without you. And they're about to be getting it back, whether they like it or not. But in doing this and cutting these people off in this way, you're going to end up showing them that they can take care of themselves. They don't need anybody as much as they want to think. And that codependency, while it was comfortable for a while, will end up not being comfortable as soon as they find it absolutely necessary to exist. Always keep in the back of your mind that you are even if it feels like you're cutting somebody off, you're nurturing them in that you have answers for them if they need them, but you're not going to be responsible for them being enacted anymore. You're not the problem solver for everyone's tiniest little issues. Everything that you do this week is going to end up reiterating that you care about yourself as much as you care about the people around you. You care about yourself too, and it's time for you to remind yourself just how much. And there's no reason for you to feel selfish about that. You need some kind of mental and emotional stability too, and you don't need to put that in anybody else's hands to deal with. So, collective, that looks like that's what it's going to be for you for the week of October 26th, 20th through the 26th. I hope you have a good week and stay in there as much as you can, but stop taking up other people's problems. They can work some of this stuff out on their own. They have forgotten that because you've been trying to make everybody's life easier around you. And please remember to like and subscribe. The individual signs will be up here soon. And just a reminder, I do Ophiuchus, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And if they ever get a date for Cetus, then I will do a reading for Cetus, but they never have, so. And remember, always watch your sun, moon, and rising if this one did not, or if your individual sign does not connect with you.